Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. Ooh, it's finally starting to rain in California, and I am loving it. First off, I would like to say I'm doing a special. I know we're in Venus retrograde, and so many people are going through some deep changes, guys, total changes in direction, letting things go. So from here through November 16th, I'm offering a special 20 minutes for $40, guys, and it's whatever you're going through. A lot of us are going through career changes, relationship changes, just epiphanies with ourselves, and those are very deep rooted, and there's a lot of healing that could be done from there. So if any of you guys need guidance, clarity, healing work, please reach out to me. If you have any questions, you could always send me an email. My link is down below. Now today, oh gosh, guys, oh goodness. So right now the energies are in full change. Like, you know how many people I heard literally either got fired or quit their job? Like tons of people, and how much I've heard about, you know what, I can't do this anymore, or I can't take it anymore, or people just literally feeling overwhelmed, or just finally hitting their mark, or even past their mark, and like, this is it, I just can't do it. And you know, and some people are easy, what I call easy learners, and some people are hard learners. Sometimes I know I'm a hard learner. I run things into the ground until I can't make it work anymore. But this is happening to a lot of people. So I want to make sure, hi, everybody. I want to make sure, number one, guys, be compassionate with yourselves. You are not the only one going through this. So if you feel like, what the hell did I do wrong? Did I waste my time? Did I spend all these years on the wrong career path? Or no, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Your soul is choosing to learn in a very specific way. We all chose this before we incarnated. You didn't miss a turn in the road. You didn't pass up your soulmate. You didn't make a mistake. And people always ask, how do I know when I'm ready? You're ready when you do it. That's when you're ready. So don't feel like, oh my God, I should have done this. No, you weren't at that time. So please, 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 guys, love yourselves deeply. Be very compassionate and very patient, and nurture this amazing new direction that we are all going in, guys. And it's very exciting, and it could be a little nerve-wracking and a little unsure. But I'm sure plenty of you guys have seen the patterns, and probably it's happened before, but this time it's just like done. So just make sure that you're definitely loving yourself, and don't be too hard on yourself, guys. Everything's happening for a reason, and for a good reason, okay? It might look like a cluster F on the outside, but really it's a divine blessing. It really, really is. So today we're going to be focusing on these huge changes that are taking place in our lives. It might not look huge to some people, but it's huge to you, whether it's you lost a job, you quit a job, you're moving, you're taking up a graduate program in a different country, you're deciding to start your own business, starting a relationship, leaving a relationship, whatever these very scorpionic changes are, very cut and dry move, left or right. Guys, it's exciting, and it could be scary, and it could be painful, and it could be a little worrisome, and you might not know what the next 3 steps are, but that's okay. All that's required of you is to move in the direction that you're dreaming of, or the direction of what you're trying to manifest, or what you really want. And the universe, the steps will appear, guys. So don't stress out too much, okay? Now let's move forward. Let's go. So you know what? I really liked working with the Chris Carr deck last week. I really felt it strongly. And a lot of people need a lot of this emotional and loving encouragement, and I'm here to give it to you. So we're going to continue working with that deck. I'm just going to work with what I'm guided to. I did bring the goddess cards out because my meditation prior to this, she was very loud. So I'm going to let her speak to whoever she wants to speak to. So let's start off. You know what? I'm going to do it backwards today, Pisces. I've been saying I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it. Let's just pray I don't get it wrong. Okay, so we're going to start with Pisces since we're in a retrograde. Let's see. Whoa, okay, you're welcome to come out. Okay, I'm going to pull a goddess card. I'm going to pull a Chris Carr card. Ooh, let's hope this reading doesn't go too long. Let's see. Whoop, there it is. There it is. All right, guys. So you guys have the Queen of Fire and the Moon. All right, Pisces. So there might be a lot of changes you're trying to make. Maybe you're trying to assert yourself in a certain area of your life this coming week. And when I say this coming week, Monday through Sunday. But guys, energy is not that rigid, okay? You might already start feeling this. There's a lot of curiosity. There's a need to establish independence. Maybe you're trying a new project. Maybe you're trying a new lifestyle, just a different direction. But when you have the moon card, guys, understand that when you make these actions, it's natural that triggers are going to come up. Fear is going to rear its ugly little head. You know, and that's okay. It's part of it, right? You're deciding, I'm going to step into my power. I'm going to take action. I'm going to work on my creativity. I'm very motivated. I'm very excited, whether big or small this week, guys. But understand and be compassionate. So if things come up, maybe insecurities, like, oh my God, can I really do this? I just made a mistake. You know, hey, we're human. People say, oh, you shouldn't make mistakes. BS. Okay, it's going to happen. So whatever fears come up, make sure you sit with them. With the moon, this also has to do with meditation and divine guidance, psychic insights, guys. So make sure if your gut is saying, I'm going to go for it, go for it. There's always going to be hurdles. There's always going to be, you know, winnings as well as challenges. That's just what that goes with it. It's not a sign that you shouldn't go in this direction. It's not a sign that you're not good enough or you're not smart enough. Nay, Pisces. We're going to have to do our best to be very conscious of our emotional body this week. And it's okay to be emotional. Emotions are a gift. But when they hinder our progress, when they help us to procrastinate or they cause us to doubt ourselves, then they're no longer useful. They're no longer being productive. So instead of allowing them to run the show, just say, where is this coming from? These are old patterns. And perhaps they helped me before, but they're no longer serving me. So I'm going to take the lessons and the blessings they once gave me, and I'm going to let it go. And I'm creating a new story. I am enough. I'm smart enough. I'm learning. And if I want a new future, I have to understand the past is not going to repeat itself, so my patterns can't repeat themselves. But it's okay. Just be compassionate. The Divine Mother card you have is Mother Mary. Expect a miracle, guys. It's blessings, a miracle. So Pisces, this tells me you're worrying about the hows. You're worrying about, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get from A to Z? But how will I ever achieve that? Or what, you know, the mechanics of it. And the universe is saying, don't worry about the hows. Because some of the things, the blessings, the miracles, the opportunities, the people that are going to step into your life, you never would have imagined. So stop spinning your wheels on worrying or stressing or overanalyzing anything or trying to secure it, because you won't, Pisces. And for good reason. You're going to be very happy because it's going to turn out better than you expected. All you have to do is face your emotions, heal them, meditate, surrender it up. We're in a beautiful new moon. So really focus your energy on what you want to grow. Okay, and I'm pretty sure it's not your fears. So this new project, this new endeavor, whatever motivation, whatever you're getting fired up and hyped up about this week, guys, and feeling really in it, focus your energy there. Now, the card you have from Chris Carr is your healing. So let me read it for you. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. Guys, when we decide to make changes, when we decide to start new projects, the healing that's going on is healing the old patterns in ourselves, the fear, the anger, the frustration. Maybe we have our mom's voice in our head, our dad's voice in our head, an ex telling us we're stupid, or can't do it. We're healing on more levels than one. It's not just about starting a project. It's about healing the aspects that kept us from that project for such a long time. So it goes tit for tat. So patience, self-love, the divine is with you. Miracles are on its way. Focus on what you want, Pisces. It's going to be a great week. If anything is a struggle, it's internal. It's mental, you know. So just meditate, take a sea salt bath, do a chakra cleansing, pray, surrender. Have a, you know, it's a new moon, so it's not the best time for releasing, but what you can do is put your energy into what you want to grow. Okay, visualization boards are fantastic. And the universe loves action, so make sure you just act. I hope that serves you. Now we're going backwards, Aquarius. I think I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna be okay. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, you guys see me shuffle, right? I'm gonna pull one more because Aquarius literally got the exact same cards as Pisces. But I'm telling you guys, every week there's always a theme, always. So let's just pull one more card for clarity to see how it differentiates. and a goddess card. And a Chris Carr card. That's not. Sorry, that's the intro card. I got mixed in there. I saw you. Okay. Perfect. All right, Aquarius, you got the exact same cards as Pisces, but I got a clarity card for you guys. So you have the Moon and the Queen of Fire, and they're in a different order. So this is how it's going to play out for you. And you also have the Queen of Water, just for clarity to see the difference. So the beginning of the week, Aquarius, is you might be faced with some, it's going to start probably a little bit more emotional. When I say emotional, that doesn't have to be crying. That can be anxiety. That can be stress. That can be fears, shadow cells. The Moon is about the hidden, you know, but it's also about staying in meditation, staying in line with spirit. We're in October. The fall of the veil is so thin, you guys. So if anything's triggering you at the beginning of the month, you know, insecurities, fears, these are blessings in disguise, because these are going to trigger or instigate or motivate or be a catalyst for change, for inspiration, for you to act, for you to move, for you to alter or to improve, guys. So don't see this as a drain. Don't see this as, oh, you know, no, it's fertilizer. Think of it that way. And when you guys have these emotions beginning this week, whoo, Aquarius, you guys are really going to start moving. So whatever that inspires you to do, whether it's like, I don't want to do this work anymore, or I want to start my own business, or you know what, I realize that all these arguments with my partner or all these arguments with my children, you know what, I'm going to improve this. I'm going to recognize what's within myself, and I'm going to do my part. And maybe you're going to have, you know, family dinners more often, or, you know, family meetings or healing sessions together. It's going to instigate a positive change for you guys in terms of having you really assert your will, your choice, your power of choice. And you're going to do it from a confident space. You're going to do it from a space of, you know, I've been through enough. I know what I want. I'm no longer wishy-washy. I'm no longer teetering like, no, we're going to do this. Now, with the Queen of Water, it's definitely about relationships, guys. Now, look at your relationships with coworkers, relationships with loved ones, friends, whatever it is that's bothering you this week, Aquarius, is definitely going to be a little bit more heart-centered. And that can be career if you really feel your mission or feel your passion. But it's really about improving the relationships, wanting to take it to the next level. Now, if you're like with somebody and you're like, I want to break up, well, that's taking the next level for yourself. Like, you know what? Like, this is not the direction I want to go in. And it's really being tenderhearted, being patient, being loving, and really coming from a caring space, a very empathic space, being able to understand other people, not just from a logical standpoint, but from a heart standpoint, like, I feel this. And that's what's going to inspire you, Aquarius, because it's going to hit a little home. And it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. And sometimes when we have these fears that come up, question where it's coming from. Why? Maybe an example might be, Aquarius, maybe you're a workaholic. You're never home. Your wife is complaining you're not home. Your kids don't see you. But you're like, I love my job. You know, but maybe it's really hitting, like, this is an example, by the way, hitting in like just a crescendo. And you're like, why am I working all the time? Why am I making this effort? Because really my family is the one I love. But really question why you're doing it. Maybe it's because you have fears of not having enough. Maybe you grew up poor and so you're throwing everything into it. You know, so not question the reasons why, you know, this is happening, just to get some clarity. So when you make your decisions, you come from a clear space and you're not like holding like that panic, like, I still want to do this. So just take time this week. Sit with yourself, understand where it's coming from. And when you make these amazing, beautiful, loving decisions, it's going to be from a whole space. Now, the goddess you have is Sedna. Sedna is about infinite supply. So it's not just about money. It's about any kind of resource. It's letting you know, don't stress. If you're afraid to make this change, if you're a little nervous, understand that you are supplied for financially, opportunities, food, shelter, whatever it is. If that's what's keeping you back from making these changes, the universe is saying, no, you're going to be fine. So please proceed. You're going to be just fine. The Chris Carr card you have is be present, and I'll read it for you. Your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now, in this moment. And today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness. Be present. Sometimes when we do actions, it's because we're constantly fearful of the future. You want things better. You want this, want that. And you forget what's happening right here. You know, so really bringing it home this week, Aquarius, really that tender, loving space, what really matters. And it's okay if you're a little emotional at the beginning of the week, it's a blessing because it's going to help you to make positive changes, especially on an emotional level. I hope that serves you. We're going backwards, Capricorn. Sorry, guys, I have to think. It's my first time going backwards. So no, I haven't done Libra. I'm moving backwards today. A gift to my Pisceans. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's do this. Caps. Oh, nope, that wasn't it. She's a little busy. Okay. All right, guys. I didn't mean to pick 3, but that's what came out. So we're going to pick a goddess card. And Chris card. And guys, and give me a comment. If you think this is too many cards to be reading for each sign, let me know. I just feel with this week with all the changes, we can use all the loving support and guidance and messages we can possibly use. And this is good changes, but sometimes we feel a little, Okay. You guys have the Magician, the 7 of Air, and 3 of Earth. Wow, guys. It looks like you guys are trying to make some changes in your life, and it looks like it's changes for the better. It's changes for your higher vision. And it's definitely going to be something that has to do, it's financial in nature. So maybe you're trying to have a better life. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to have more resources or opportunities, and you're really trying to manifest that. Maybe you're job hunting. Maybe you're like house hunting. Maybe you are pruning and couponing and cutting, you know, like whatever it is, you're really being creative and really trying to manifest a much more stable and higher level of living. This doesn't always have to be financial. This could just be happy. I'm trying to really, maybe you're like, I can't stand my job, or my house environment is toxic, or my friends are toxic, whatever it is. It's a much more beautiful and healthy standard of living. It's an experience too, as well. It's just like, I just want to be in a better space. Okay. And if you've been manifesting this, Capricorn, good job, because you're listening to you. And you're absolutely ready. So the resources, the opportunities, Caps, that you're looking for to try to just make things a little bit better for yourself and for your family, or pivot. Maybe in the past, you're really scared to make some of those changes. I'm going to hustle because my goal is to make money, to have security so that I can go to school or save or whatever it is. So maybe you put up with stuff. Maybe you accepted a job or a career that's like, that's not really what I do, but my higher goal is money. My higher goal is security, or whatever it is. Now at this point of stage, Capricorn, those little details are starting to matter. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, okay? So whatever manifestation, whether you're doing visualization boards, affirmations, or just talking about it more, the universe is hearing, they're letting you know it's coming to you. However, with the 7 of Air this week, Capricorns, make sure you take the time just to look over your goals one more time. Just revise it, because there's other opportunities or even a better idea of how to go about it that will be presented to you. So just make sure, like maybe you're like, I just want to have a new job, so I'm applying on LinkedIn or online, and a job's going to appear. Or maybe if you revised it, you might say, you know what? A recruiter might be better. Or I want to really work on my side project instead. Or other opportunities. All they're saying, there's a lot of opportunity for improvement here, that there's more to this story. So don't jump the gun too fast. It can be very exciting, but use this week to really revise, look at things, make sure everything's in order. The speed at which you're doing things. Sometimes we're just so exhausted or tired of something. We're like, F it, I'm going to drop it. And I'm going to jump. I'm not even going to, plan or have anything in the wings. And sometimes that's okay. But in this particular week, they're like, hey, we want perfect divine timings at work here. So let's look at everything, make sure we're looking at the whole picture, because you might be like, oh my God, I totally forgot, if I don't do this, I won't be able to pay that. It's something along those lines. So they're saying, hey, we hear you. You're manifesting. You're ready. The resources are coming, but the universe attracts and gives to you based on what you're focusing on and what you're speaking. So just make sure that you have it all, make sure the order is correct before you place it, and you'll be fine. The 3 of Earth, you guys, Whatever thing you're going to be moving forward with, creatively wise, your job, your passion projects, whatever it is you're looking to try to really invest, maybe it's a side hustle, maybe it's your own business, maybe it's volunteering, whatever it is, you guys are really going to shine. You're going to have a high quality work, you're going to be recognized, and you're going to have financial rewards. You might not have been expecting it that soon, but you will. The goddess card you have, and I don't ever say it right, is Arakira. This is blossoming. Guys, this is just the beginning. You are just starting, Caps. You're finally stepping into it. A lot of resources are coming your way. Don't try to skip the process. So sometimes we want it fast, you know, but don't give up. It's just that you just planted the seed and now it's germinating. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So just be patient. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. You guys, Capricorn's your stalwart. You can do this. And FYI, during this time, guys, you're feeling a little bit more emotional, if you're feeling, you know, hey, don't worry. Cry, have a movie night, laugh, pick yourself up, remember why you're doing it, and keep going because it is manifesting. It will pay off. This is just a germination time, so just make sure you double check that order. The Chris card you have is Embrace Your Sensitivity, and I'll read it for you. Your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. Guys, honor how you're feeling, honor where you're at. And hey, when we're in retrograde, a lot of people right now are super emotional, Caps, and you might be like, I'm not usually emotional. I'm very grounded or I'm very stalwart. It's okay. It's okay if you have this. It's good. It's cathartic release. Embrace it and embrace those intuitive hunches too. Okay, guys, just be a little patient with yourselves. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. It's only going to improve the outcome of what you're trying to do anyway. So ultimately, it's an amazing investment. All right. Did I skip one? No. I had Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius. I knew this was going to happen when I went backwards. It's okay though. It's good practice. Let's see, Sagittarius. Oh, there you are. Okay, starting out, I was only going to pick 2 cards for each, but the last couple had a little bit more to say. So I'm going to go back to my regime here, unless they have me pull more. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I like it. All right, you guys have the Knight of Fire and the Queen of Earth. I'm just going to sit with this for just a second. Okay, guys. So Sagittarius, I mean, you're naturally a fire sign. So this week is actually going to start off pretty quick. There's going to be action. You're going to kind of hit the ground running at the beginning of the week. It's going to cause you to kind of be assertive, to take the reins, and really understand that when you do this, Sagittarius, this is perfectly fine. But make sure you're not coming from like a stressed out space. Delegate. Be balanced this week. You know, it's very easy to get caught up in the ego and the frustrations and everybody else's agendas. So the beginning of the week, focus. Whatever it is that's going to kind of hit the ground running. Maybe it might be in the home. Maybe something's happening with the kids. Maybe at work. Maybe there's an emergency. Maybe in your own business, the funding didn't come through. Whatever it is, it's going to cause you to move really quick, move really fast. Just make sure that you're coming from like, why am I doing this? I'm doing this for the health of my family, for the success of my business, for the mission of my company. Keep it high vibrating. You're going to go in sharp. You're going to go in assured. You're going to go in with all your knowledge. Just make sure you're just very conscious of everybody else's energy and you keep on the straight and narrow. Now with the Queen of Earth, guys, this is really, it has to do with the challenges you're going to face, but it's asking you, please make sure you face any challenges this week, Sagittarius, from a sensible space, you know, from a grounded space. You know, we want to act, we want to move things along, like, come on. But they're like, hey, have a little compassion with the environment, with the people, with the scenario, and just make sure that you're kind with your dealings, you're objective, and that you're fair, and that you're coming from a place that's going to nurture the situation versus like push it more. Okay, I hope I'm not being too confusing with you guys. Sagittarius, this is not a bad week. This week is about you really showing and really shining, really troubleshooting and problem solving. And the whole reason a lot of this is happening, it's for your own growth, understanding that you can do it, understanding that you can come from another space that, like, how do I explain this? Example, perhaps maybe you're used to being on it, move, let's get this done, let's get the show on the road. But maybe in the past couple of months, you're trying to be more compassionate, a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more assertive. Perhaps you're trying to come from a more objective space and a reactionary space. This week is a lot of internal learning for you. And the reason you're having some of these experiences is to demonstrate your ability to problem solve, to troubleshoot, to move forward. Maybe you took up a new position in the family or career, but it's really to show you how much you've grown and where you're at. And people are going to recognize this, Sagittarius, whether it's your family, your friends, your colleagues. This week is a week of internal growth, really stepping up into your power, moving forward with that, and practicing some of the things you've been trying to cultivate. Maybe that could have been patience. Maybe that could be objectivity, kindness, understanding, coming from this grounded space. And it's really a wonderful week of you showing your true ability to, whether it's delegate, whether it's lead, and coming from a place that's much more evolved. This week is a very internal week for Sagittarius. And it's going to be ahas for you. Other people might not recognize it, Sagittarius. Some people just think, oh, that's Kimberly doing what she always does. For you, you're going to give yourself kudos. So make sure you take the time to give yourself a pat on the back. You've grown this week. You're going to see it this week. And even if you're not recognized, recognize yourself, okay? You guys have a goal and a purpose, and you are growing towards it. This week is offering you opportunities to try it out, to test it out, to see how far you're going. And funny enough, if you guys do this wonderful job, reap benefits. Now, the goddess you have is Diana. This is about focus, intention, guys. This is about moving forward. It's along with the night, guys. Unwavering intentions. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to shoot for what I'm doing. Despite what might be popping up in front of me all week, I am not wavering. I will handle this. I will put out this fire, and I'm going to move forward, and people are going to see this. You're going to be very excited and very proud of yourself this week, Sagittarius. You're going to do an amazing job. You're not going to miss your mark. So no matter what comes at you this week, take a deep breath, be diplomatic, be assertive, be confident, be compassionate, and get what you're going towards. Don't allow it to dissuade you or people to have you question it. You guys are doing it. This week is a very internal week for Sagittarius. The card you have for Chris Carr is Forgiveness Heals. I'll read it. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt, your health and happiness. Well, thank you. All right, this week, Sagittarius, as you're going through your weekend, troubleshooting and doing all these things and really being a leader and coming from this beautiful new space, don't allow old patterns of perhaps projection or getting angry at your boss or saying that shit, whatever it is. Just like, you know what? We're on our path. I'm going to let it go because my energy is necessary for me to get through this week. And I'm going to make my mark. You guys are going to be great this week. It's very internal for you. So take that time. Have that glass of wine or water if you don't drink at the end of the day and celebrate. Like, I did this. Like, I'm at a new level. I'm so proud of myself. Make sure you take that moment to be very proud of how far you've come and how you're going to express it and show it to other people. Guys, this is really for you. This week is for you. Next, we have Scorpio. Oh, let's see. Sure. This today, they're just popping out. Even with my readings this morning, everywhere. Okay, great. And I got this card. And a Chris Carr card. Okay, great. You guys have the Sun and 4 of Fire. Hey, Scorps. So you've been doing some work and it's finally coming to fruition. You either had a good idea, maybe you guys have been working towards a particular outcome, and you guys are going to see the fruits of that labor this week. Yes, it wasn't without its work. It's success in your endeavors, everything you've been trying. Maybe you're just trying for inner peace. Maybe you're just trying to improve relationships. Whatever it is, just having this confidence in yourself to take these steps forward through this beginning of this retrograde. Maybe it's been emotional. Maybe there's been some hard decisions to make. Maybe it's been a little nervous / exciting / scary. They're saying you took the action, whether it was physical, internal, habitual, and you are going to see the fruits of that. You're going to be blessed for that. You have the 4 of Fire, guys. This is wonderful. This is about happy outcomes, happy home life. This is about your material world. So it'll be your home, finance, security, foundation, your physical relationships. They're letting you know it's whatever it is you're trying to build and to create, that finally there's going to be some contentment. There's going to be some peace in the home. Everything that you've been working for in terms of any kind of goal, it's going to be a happy completion of a project. Maybe you're finishing something out, Scorpio. Maybe you're finishing out a job. Maybe you're finishing out an old story, a relationship, an old way of doing things. You've completed it. You've worked towards it. And you're going to finally see the light coming through in terms of where you want to go, guys. This week, just make sure don't be too hard or too heavy this week, Scorpio. Take it a little bit back. Take time to sit on your haunches and really contemplate and really see the successes, even the small ones, and really celebrate that. Being in the sun, in that glory energy, guys. This is wonderful. Good. I'm very happy for you guys, whatever it is. Sometimes some of these decisions are hard to make or scary to make because change is not easy for most people, but it's going to be well rewarded. Not just in terms of recognition, not just in terms of abundance, but it's mostly the peace and the contentment you're going to have within yourself and within your own space. You know, sometimes some things can be hard to do, but somewhere inside we're like, this was the right thing to do. And in that space, let that grow, guys. It's going to be a great week. Just more time for you, more time to sit and contemplate. Don't try to rush through everything, process everything that's coming up, and really sit in the kudos. You know, maybe someone notices that you're happy, or maybe you got these opportunities. Enjoy those. Don't just fast forward past them and what's the next thing to distract yourself. No, really sit in it. Okay, guys, you worked hard. Hard decisions were made, choices, even if internal or external, and you're going to be rewarded for this. So congrats, guys. The goddess you have is Maui. This is an earth goddess. This does have to do with environmentalism. It would be asking you to kind of step up in this term. But just as an earth goddess, it's also about grounding. It's also about connecting with yourself, making sure you're clearing your chakras, make sure you're connecting with your own rhythm and your own spirit and alignment, getting in the flow of things. So this week when you're kind of enjoying that space and coming to terms with some choices or decisions that you've made, make sure you ground. Make sure you say thank you and have gratitude. Make sure you give as well as receive this week, guys. This is a very what's the word I'm looking for? We've all made decisions. We're all going through certain things that's really bringing us back to who we really are and what we really want and our spirit and what's really in alignment with that. And guys, that's as scary as it is. Freaking exciting. Okay. So really get into space for yourself. You can meditate, you can pray, you can ground. Some people meditate by walking, whatever it is, really get into the energy of it. You're being blessed, guys. So just get into alignment this week. The card you have from Chris Carr is spruce up your nest. It's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. Guys, this is true. As within, so without, guys. This goes for everybody. So if you're having a hard time processing emotions or thoughts and it's like, oh, I keep trying to cut cords or I keep trying to release this, it's not working. Your physical is a reflection of your internal. So if you clean, literally just clean your house, clean your room, really donate things, throw things out, you're going to feel so much better internally. So if one doesn't work, try the other one. Okay? They both mirror each other, just like the energetic body mirrors the physical body. Same thing. I hope that serves you, Scorpios. Now we have Libra. Let's see. I'm doing it right. I'm getting so nervous. If at the very end I've skipped anything, please let me know, guys. I've never gone backwards. Let's see. Libras. Oh, it's your birthdays, right? Coming towards the end of your birthdays. Ooh, this Queen of Fire is coming up a lot, guys. Action, action, action this week. Let's see what the goddess has to say. Oh, sure. Libra, I'm speaking loud to you today. This one keeps coming up. I can see it. This is yours. Okay. All right, Libra, you have the Five of Earth and the Queen of Fire. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Guys, so there's going to be a lot of action. So this week, Finance, security is going to be a theme for you, Libra. So maybe you're deciding to change jobs. Maybe you're going back to school and you can't earn as much. Maybe bills have risen. Maybe you got a new place and the mortgage is higher than your apartment was. But there's going to be a lot of concern in terms of your security financially. But these are just mental, Libra. These are mental. And naturally, when we make changes, we're like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to move? You know, you want to be balanced, Libra. That's okay. Accept help from others. There's going to be some changes. Maybe you're uncertain about unemployment. Maybe you quit. Maybe you feel you're going to be fired. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you want a different job or a different field or go back to school or certification. Whatever in terms of your security, financial or physical in nature, it's going to be a little at the beginning this week. But don't be afraid of it. It's a change that I think you're actually either wanting consciously or been praying for, and you didn't realize it was going to manifest this way. But it's okay. They're letting you know people are going to step in. The divine is going to step in to make sure you have the support. All they're asking from you, Libra, is to be open to receiving it. Don't allow your ego to be so good, like, no, I got it. No, I can handle it. Stop that. The universe works through people. The divine works through others. You're asking, universe, help me. And then someone's like, let me lend you money. And you're like, no. Okay, shutting the door. Say yes. Answer yes. At some point you have given. Now it's your turn to receive. Now you have the Queen of Fire, guys. You know what you want. Maybe it's a godsend you're fired from the place. You hated the work anyways. Or maybe you're like, I'm going to strike out on my own and start my own practice. You guys know who you are. You know what you want. Stand in your passion. Don't worry about the house. It can equally work out just as good as it could be negative. We just have a tendency to think negative. Now let's practice cultivating positive. You guys, stretch your wings, jump, think big, move, take action. If you want a different career, build up your resume, try something else, go back to school. If you want to try your own practice, work on your business plan, be more disciplined, go out there, reach out there, do your research, do what you have to do. You guys are going to be standing in your power, Libra, and you're going to be moving forward. And you're going to be moving forward with confidence, knowing what you want, who you are, and what you're capable of doing. Okay, so there's going to be a little insecurity in the beginning of the week, and that's okay. But allow that to fuel you so that you take action to nip it. Sitting there and just complaining or being in a victim mentality, not judging it. We all have our moments. Give yourself 10 minutes, cut it off, and then take action, Libra. That's what you will be doing this week. I'm super excited for you because this is meant to happen. This is supposed to happen because your spirit, your heart, what you're looking for, it's jumping forward, and these are just answers to your prayers. The goddess you have is Freya. Be bold, guys. Bite off more than you can chew. You can handle it. Guys, take risks. Dare. Jump. Jump. You guys will fly. Okay? Don't worry about it, Libra. A little rickety in the beginning, it's going to motivate you. Move forward. Take it and may it be fuel. The card you have is share your gifts, and I'll read it. Your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. You are not allowed to play it small anymore, Libra. Step up, step out, be heard, and help us all. We're all here for a purpose. So thank you for yours. Before Libra, Virgo. Hey, I think I'm doing pretty good going backwards. I should knock on wood. Only halfway. Let's see. And a goddess card. And a Chris card. No, I feel that one. Oh, okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Virgos. You have the Magician and the Queen of Water. Wow, Virgos. I feel like I have a theme with you because I've seen a couple of these exact same messages for you, and we're going to go right back to it, Virgo. Relationships. Didn't we have this last week and the week before? I hope you guys are jumping on it and actually doing and acting and taking the time to get clear and to release and to forgive and to open and to receive, Virgo, because this week is really about co-creating with the universe the relationships in your life. Now, this can be platonic. It can be family. It can be friendships. It could be love. guys. And this is something that's really, I've seen it with you guys a lot. And I'm so happy for you because there's a lot of deep healing, Virgos, that's taking place in regards to your relationship. Some people can do a little forgiveness work and, move forward. No, some of this goes deeper for you guys. Divorces, childhood, maybe some kind of emotional, psychological abuse. It's really got you like feeling like you're stuck in a certain situation or the same loops or afraid. And you know what, Virgos? You've done a lot of work. You are absolutely so, so worthy. And now is the time. So this week, guys, with this new moon energy, all Virgos, please, calling all Virgos, take this new moon energy, get a white candle. It's beautiful. Infuse it. Whatever. Get clear before you do this. Get clear. Think of what it is you want to co-create in terms of your relationships. Healthy relationships with your parents. A healthy, beautiful, loving, and laughter-filled romantic relationship. A healthy and open communicative relationship with your children. A healthy and loving relationship with yourself. Write it down and in the affirmative. I have, I am, not I can or I will, as in it's now. Write it, say it 3 times, hold your candle as a prayer, light that bad boy and let it burn. If you have to leave the house, put it in the sink. If you want to put it out, that's fine. When you light it up again, do the same thing again. We're going to grow this energy. You guys are co-creating right now and manifesting really, really quickly. You're going to be taking relationships to the next level. Exciting, exciting, exciting. If this is something you really want for yourself, if you're not ready, that's fine. But if this is something you really want for yourself, make sure you're giving just as much tender, loving care to yourself this week, Virgos, as you are to nurturing your relationships. Make sure you watch what you say to yourself. Don't criticize. Love yourself. Nurture yourself. Laugh with yourself. Say, I am so lovable. I am so deserving, because that vibrational energy goes out into what you're manifesting. That person's going to think that same way about you. Okay, Virgos, this is going to be exciting. We go co-creation. I'm very excited for you. The goddess you have is Solis. This is water. This tells me you guys need to detox. Water is the element of emotions. So guys, drink lots of it. And don't forget too, guys, let's say you hold a water bottle and you're at the office and you're talking all this smack or you're complaining. Water listens. It's a literal, it's been proven by physics. It will change, it will alter. So make sure whatever you're drinking, say a prayer over it, write love all over your bottle. Say like, I'm in a happy, healthy relationship. Drink it. You could also do sea salt baths. Take time by the ocean. It's kind of cold right now. Maybe you're in Australia and it's sunny. Go to a lake. Cleanse yourself in terms of water, whether internally or externally, to detox and to release any residual fears. And the card you have is trust your intuition. And I'll read it. It's time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside yourself. You know what's best for your body, mind, and spirit. Sit in meditation, walk in the woods. Ask yourself what you need and listen. Tune into your inner guidance. When you get a gut reaction, honor it. You have the answer and it's safe to trust yourself. Everything you need is already inside of you. Guys, don't second guess. Maybe you feel you made mistakes choosing a partner. Maybe you feel mistakes with your children or your family or relationship with yourself. Don't be afraid to repeat that. You want a different outcome, you have to do different things. Okay, Virgo, I'm very excited for you. Blessings to you. Before Virgo, we have Leo, right? Yes. Okay, I had to double check that one. Let's see. Leo. And a goddess card. And a Chris card. There you are. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Leos, 3 of Earth and King of Earth. I'm happy for you, Leos. Whatever it is you're deciding on turning, maybe you're turning your passion into your career. Maybe you're creative and started selling your art. Maybe you're really investing in what it is you feel drawn or called to do, Leos. And this doesn't always have to be your career. It could be a side hustle. It can be a hobby. It can be a life change. But let me tell you something, Leos, your creativity, it's on a high. So if you guys have been guided, like, I got to do this. I can't keep stopping. I can't keep only doing half-ass. I can't put it off anymore. You're going whole hog. And I'm very excited for you guys because not only will it be a success, but it's going to be a financially successful endeavor. Maybe that wasn't even your goal. Maybe your goal is I just want to share my gift or my words or my wisdom or help people or serve or inspire people with my art or my work. And it's going to turn into something bigger than you expected, Leo. This always happens when you do something from a space of creativity, of love, from your heart, because you love to do it. it's blessed. It's because you're serving. When you give, you receive. It wasn't with this intention, like I need to make all this money. It could be, but you're really coming from a place of, I am so drawn to this and I'm going to answer this calling. And Leos, you are doing this. You're not only going to get recognition, your work is going to be of very high quality. You're going to probably turn out better than you expected. A lot more awareness will be brought to it. Maybe you weren't expecting a big audience, but word will spread, guys. And it's very successful. Opportunities are going to present themselves as a result. I highly suggest contemplating taking them and to not be afraid. This is like the Midas touch, guys. And you're coming from this deep well of just divine creativity. I mean, you're really in alignment with things, guys. So just go with it. Don't be afraid. Invest your time. And if permitted, invest your money, collaborate, really give it all, guys, because it's coming from a place of divine inspiration. This is something you would have incarnated with. This probably be something that you're meant to do, part of your divine mission. It doesn't always have to be your career, might I add, but it can be. It can be, and it will be financially successful and prosperous. It will be something that you will kind of master in this lifetime, something that people might turn to you as either a mentor or maybe a leader in your field. This is just the beginning, guys, but go all out, all out. The goddess you also have is Mother Mary, guys, miracles. You are being blessed. Have faith that everything that you've been praying for, everything that you've been looking for, everything that you've been trying to manifest, it's being answered. This is a divinely guided action, Leos. So don't second guess. Go with all heart and spirit. You got this. The Chris card you have, card you have is, I'm going to call it just the Chris cards. You have is compassion for all, and I'll read it. Compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be happy and free. Leos, for you, I think this is really about you. No judgments. Maybe your boss fired you and you're pissed. Hey, thank them, because you're walking into something that's far better. We're all where we're supposed to be. We haven't missed the mark. You are where you're meant to be. Have compassion for yourself, compassion with others. Come from your heart and move forward. Don't give away your energy where it doesn't need to be given, okay? I hope that serves you. And then for Leos, we have Cancer, right? Oh, not so bad. I'm getting there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, and a goddess card. It's so crazy how many people I know that are making such huge changes, including Cancers. That's a good one. Cancers, Two of Fire and the Magician. God, guys, I know a lot of you guys are going to be making a lot of change with those Magician cards coming up. Hey, you know what? You are coming into your own, Cancers. You have a chance to have a new path, a new job, a new opportunity, a new life, a new way of doing things. You guys might have new partnerships. You guys might have new contracts. You guys have new collaborations. New. That's the thing for you guys this week. Whether you've decided I'm done with this job, whether you decided I'm going to reach out and really start this business, or maybe I'm going to start a band, or maybe I'm going to start a family. Whatever it is, you guys are really co-creating from this new space, this new revelation. It might have taken some Cancers a little while to get here because you teeter-totter, you're emotional, should I do this, should I not? And finally you've done something, whether it's small, whether it's big, there is no judgment on that. It can look small to some and be huge for you. But whatever it is, Cancers, you are on the new man. And let me tell you, when you're co-creating the universe right now, whatever it is you've made that decision or that choice or that revelation, may it be fruitful, guys. You just have to take action on it. It's really about this like new journey. You're on this beautiful new path. It's green, it's ripe. There's so much that can happen to it. Now, there's still so many outcomes that can happen, but it's all going to be dependent on how you focus your energy this week, Cancers. Get clear. An example could be maybe you quit your job so that you can do what you love. But then this week you're acting like, well, I'm going to watch 17 million episodes of that one show on Netflix, or maybe I'm going to just sit around and do this. No, you made this decision so you can start something new. Make sure you take time every day to nurture this new path, whether it's getting clearer, going to the gym, applying to new jobs, writing your mission statement, getting that loan, applying to school, whatever it is, this new direction is, make sure every day, even if it's a little bit, you're nurturing this. You're co-creating. The universe has heard your switch, it's seen the pivot, and now you're starting something new, and it's just beginning. It's just like when you start to pedal a bike or roll a snowball, it's going to start a little slow, and now we're moving and building momentum, and it's going to explore and it's going to expand, but it's going to be due to the energy you're putting into it. So Cancers, bravo, whatever decisions you make. Exciting for this new. I always think I kind of reminds me of like Lord of the Rings, like the Hobbit, like you're just starting your journey. It's very much like that, Cancers. Very exciting. The goddess you have is Apanchia. This is the goddess of prosperity. Guys, all that you need, whether it's financial, whether it's support, whether it's stability, whatever kind of abundance or prosperity that you're needing on this new journey, understand the universe is supporting this change and it's going to bring it into you. Understand that that is pivotal upon you putting energy into it. Okay? So don't just like sit there and the money's going to fall into your lap. No, you're still working on your plan. You're getting clear with yourself. And the universe loves action because it's literally seeing in time you're co-creating with it, and it's going to provide that. So it goes in tandem, okay? Keep working at it. The card you have is play. Self-care includes having fun. Are you playing enough, darling? Do you have enough free time, or are you booked to the minute? Life goes by so darn fast. Make sure to have a blast along the way. Play connects us to our childlike curiosity and zest. When life feels too serious, toss aside your to-do list and make room for the stuff that turns you on. Woo! Go to the movies. Have an adult slumber party. Heyo. Swing at the playground. You're never too old to wee. Let the fun shine in and live a little or a lot. Guys, Cancers, the way I read this for you, you attract your vibration, right? So whatever it is you just made a decision from, maybe there was lower vibrational energy. Maybe you felt like, ugh, we're more stuck. Shake it off, plan, go out there, laugh, be in your spirit. And when you are, you're going to be more motivated and more clear and more determined. So take the time this week, let go of what no longer is, and create what you want to create. I'm excited for you guys. All right, Cancers. Before that, we have Gemini. Let's see. Gemini. And a goddess card. And a card. A Chris card. Same as Cancers. All right, guys. Okay, you guys have the 9 of Fire and 9 of Earth. Anybody knows numerology? You guys are wrapping something up. It's the end of a phase for you guys. You're really just like, hey, you know what? I've been through several year cycle and I'm starting something new. I've learned so much. I've grown so much. And as much as it could have been challenging, as much as I thought this was it, I want this now. I'm in this new direction. You guys are wrapping up, you know, tying things up, and you're moving forward. You guys don't give up. Whatever it is that you're trying to create, whatever it is you're trying to pursue, have courage, Geminis. Believe in yourself. You might not be 21. Maybe you're 41 or 51. And you're like, oh, start all over again? Hell no. But really, maybe that might be what's needed, Gemini. You guys really, you cycles don't give a crap about age. Age is just a number. That's just an idea in our heads, guys. It doesn't matter where you're at in life, how old you are, how many years you put into a relationship or to a career, to whatever. It's okay to say that it's now served its purpose. It's okay to say, thank you so much. It's gotten me this far. And now I want to turn left instead of right. It doesn't matter where you're at. Don't be afraid, guys. You guys have a wonderful opportunity. You have a richness of wisdom. You have a richness of experience, of understanding. It's really coming from this very broad overview of what you want, guys. So they're saying, you know what? It's okay. Where you're at, wrap it up, Geminis. We're starting on this amazing new path. Stay focused. Stay determined. Whatever it is you're trying to create right now, despite how things may seem, despite what age, despite where you're at, let all that go. Because you guys are really entering into a wonderful time. With the 9 of Earth, right, guys? This is a time for successful self-employment. This is a time to really spend time with loved ones. All that money you save, Gemini, travel the world for a year. Have you been thinking about that? Maybe you're like, you know, I want to backpack through Asia. That's what I've been wanting to do. Let go. Maybe you've been sensible. Maybe you've been saving. Maybe you've been trying to do that for 401k. Maybe whatever it is, and you've been so on it because that's what's, you know, secure. And maybe you've been working on your careers. I mean, all that is great. but you have to feed your spirit, Gemini. You have to feed your heart. This is what they're saying. You've learned so much. It's really, maybe it's created you to be more disciplined or more focused, goal-oriented. Wonderful things. Let's flip the switch a little bit. Now it's time to enjoy all that money you earned, to live out those dreams, to maybe start your own business. Invest now in your spirit, Gemini. Invest now in your heart. Invest in what, it's a balance. It's not all the mind. The mind is supposed to be in service to the heart and the spirit. Take all that you've learned and may be of service to what you really want and what's really calling to you now. It's going to be great. It's going to be really great. Okay, so tie up those loose ends and jump. The goddess you have is Irene, card of peace. Everything that you're stressed about or a little worried about, don't worry about it. Everything is going to be okay. Even the card makes you feel like so peaceful. It's going to be okay. So any last minute worries, let them have their say. Let them out the door. Tie up loose ends. Live. The card you have is also play, just like Cancers. And I'll read it again in case you're jumping videos. Self-care includes having fun. Are you playing enough, darling? Do you have enough free time or are you booked to the minute? Life goes by so damn fast. Make sure to have a blast along the way. Play connects us to our childlike curiosity and zest. When life feels too serious, toss aside your to-do list and make room for the stuff that turns you on. Go to the movies, have an adult slumber party, swing at the playground. You're never too old to say wait. Let the fun shine in and live a little or a lot. Geminis, I'm telling you, just go for it, jump for it. It's all gonna pay off. You've done such a wonderful investment in every other area of your life. It's time to focus on you and what's really calling you. I hope that serves you. Next one we have is Taurus. Let's see. If you guys heard a beep, it's the front door. I'm sorry about that. Let's focus in. Ooh. And then one more. All right, and the goddess card. Yes, and then a kiss card. You guys might hear my dog too. Sorry. There we go. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have here. Guys, the Magician card again. I swear everyone's co-creating. So Page of Fire. Guys, Taurus, this is amazing. So whatever new endeavors you've been looking at, whatever it is you're trying to start up, everyone, it looks like either you're starting a new path, starting a new job, starting a new project, whatever it is, Taurus, it's going to be fantastic. I think the Magician card has come up like 6 different signs. This is a week of co-creation, guys. I'm telling you, there has been so many changes, so many new directions. Taurus, you are no exception to this. Be confident, be creative, be outgoing this week, Taurus. Whatever it is, they're asking you to use your originality, your uniqueness. Taurus, if you're doubting what you're supposed to be doing, maybe you're thinking 100 other people have done this already. This isn't new. How are they going to see my work or my project when, you know, I have so many other people to compete with? Oh, no, 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 Taurus. I don't want you to think that at all. We are each unique vibrations, unique people. We all have unique skills and unique gifts. I don't care if you're trying to reinvent the damn wheel. The way you're going to do it, decorate it, express it, show it is going to be unique to you. And let me tell you something. There is how many doctors in the world? Millions, right? And there's still not enough. People who are meant to be attracted to you, to your project, to your endeavor. Maybe you're looking for sponsors or you're an audience or you know, followers, whatever it is, they will be guided to you, Taurus. You have something beautiful and unique and original to give. This week, I want you to really put money down on it, really build it out. You are beautiful, you are unique, and you have a skill set that's unique to you and your energy vibration. Just like readers, right? Millions of us. But you're going to be attracted to the one that vibrates and resonates to you. And that's the one you should go to. Guys, you guys are going to have so much, it's not so much prosperity, but success. Prosperity can come, but this is going to be in conjunction with you doing the hard work to really go out there. You might doubt yourself a little bit, but don't worry. That's part of the process, Taurus. You're co-creating. You're ready. The resources you're looking for to lift you off the ground, they're going to be coming your way. But again, this is going to be come in tandem with your work. Don't just sit back and think the money, I'm going to wait for the money to come and then I'm going to do it. That's not how it's going to work. You have to start the work, and then the money, the resources, the opportunities, or the people are going to be brought to you. Okay? It's going to be great. You also have a bunch of, guys, I swear, Cancer, these same cards, the abundance, the prosperity, the whatever, maybe you need a location, maybe you need a camera, a laptop, support, financial support, that loan, whatever it is that you're looking for, it's going to be given to you, Taurus. So do not worry about that, but you must start the work. You might be like, well, I don't have money to start my documentary. That's okay. Business plan, vision plan, script, logistics, get things working. Maybe you need a loan. Start out that business plan so you can submit it to the bank. Whatever it is, do whatever you can, Taurus. This is going to be really, really exciting. Be confident, be daring, you have to have your own spin on it. So don't be afraid of being too much, or people might think I'm weird, or people might think this is too much. That's what they're going to love about you, Taurus. So go for it. Oh my God, I'm so excited for all the signs, guys. We're moving and shaking and changing the vibration. It's going to be so good. I don't care if you think it's not going to make a big impact. My idea is too small. It starts with a drop, one single drop, and it ripples out. All you have to do is be the drop. Allow the ripple to do its thing. Okay, Taurus? Woo! And finally, we have Aries. Thank you, Aries, for being so patient. I know that's not one of our strong suits, but you got it. Let's do this. Ooh, that flipped out. What does this week hold for you? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and a Goddess card. And a Chris card. I love Chris Carr. Anybody who doesn't know her should check her out. This is the deck. Crazy, sexy love notes. I love them. All right, Aries. Per usual, you guys are very action-oriented. You guys are pushing through. Too many things going on at once. You guys are filling up your plate again. Haven't you learned, Aries? Sometimes you got to take it a little bit slow. Sometimes it's okay to not constantly be moving and pushing, because when you do that, we lose sight of some things. There might be a decision this week that you have to make, Aries. So don't allow all the things that are up in the air, all the things that are moving, to blind you to what, hey, I need to take a second. I need to consider my choices. And then I'm going to make this decision. Okay, guys, there's a lot going on, and that's okay. It's part of life. But make sure you take an approach that is centered and, more importantly, heart-centered, spirit-centered. Don't come from this practicality is okay. It's good. But that might not be representative of who you are, what you really want, what you're really going for. So whatever decision you're making this week, Aries, make sure it comes from a place of fun and excitement, hope, and the bigger picture. That, I don't care, that big goal, whatever decision it is, make sure it's in alignment with that, because whatever choice you make, that shall unfold. Okay, so don't aim low, aim big. And you have the 7 of Earth. Guys, right now you're planting a lot of seeds. This decision it's whatever it is you're deciding this week, guys, that's what I'm telling you. Don't settle for less. Make sure you're shooting past what you possibly can think of, because whatever you're planting today, it's going to be well planted. Don't stress about it. It's going to come to fruition. So if people are like, if you can earn $1 million or $100 million, what would you want? That's not even, that's like a trick question. 100 million, right? Pick big. So whatever decision it is, don't be afraid to make that decision, because the universe loves action. It's going to say, oh, this Aries wants big. They took action on it. Oh, I'm going to pay in dividends. It's a seed, guys. So don't worry. So if there's a little bit of a pause this week, Aries, a little bit of a lull, don't let that alarm you. It's shifting, okay? The goddess you have is Lakshmi. It's a bright future. So all unnecessary worry. Don't stress about it, guys. Whatever it is, don't overthink it. Make sure whatever decision that you're coming up with, it resonates with what you really, really want, because that's what's going to manifest. And the card you have from Chris Carr is Make Waves. And I'll read it. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and changemaker makes waves, and you're no different. Aries, don't be afraid to make this decision this week. The universe is supporting it. I know it can be kind of scary, and you might think, how am I going to get there? Because Aries, we kind of like to control things a little bit to feel a little bit more secure. But that's also what makes it a little exciting. So release any of that stress. Go for it. You're planting it, and I promise it's going to be fruitful. I hope this serves you guys. If you have any questions, please leave the comments down below. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, the link is also there. I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care.